Last year, Americans spent $11 billion chasing perfection. Yet one scalpel slip can flip a red carpet icon into a cautionary meme. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we'll reveal 18 celebrity transformations so extreme you'll swear you're looking at total strangers, along with the hidden lesson buried in every bruise and bandage. Quick challenge: if you could rewind one famous makeover, whose face would you restore and why? Drop your verdict below before the countdown begins. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Few realize Jocelyn Wildenstein's first procedure wasn't vanity. It was a last-ditch effort to rescue a crumbling marriage to an art tycoon. The feline cheek implants and scleral lifts spiraled from there, draining an estimated $4 million while buying tabloid monikers, not affection. Measure motives before money, self-worth first. Collectors now pay thousands for her untouched early portraits. Proving authenticity, ages better than filler as her Catwoman legend prowls on screen. Picture a prize fight where every punch lands on tomorrow's movie. That was Mickey Rourke's 1990s reality. Repeated fractures drove him to a boxing medic rather than a facial specialist, and grafts left him nearly uncastable until the wrestler redemption. Choose surgeons for mastery, not convenience. Guard your look. He now jokes he went to the wrong guy, reminding us that second opinions cost less than careers hidden behind sunglasses. Heidi Montag. At 23, Heidi confessed she wrote her post-op wishes on sticky notes taped around her apartment. 10 reminders, 10 procedures, 1 marathon day on the table. New chin, lifted brow, augmented everything else. The reality show glow was drowned by surgical bruises and a drainage tube interview the morning after. Map recovery time, not just operating time. Healing owns the calendar. Overnight overhaul, lifelong upkeep. A decade later, she spends more on maintenance creams than the original implants, proving compound costs quietly outpace headline fees. Donatella Versace. Before you chase youth with a syringe, ask whether your brand or your skin will do the talking. Donatella Versace's signature platinum look pairs luxury runways with silicone lips and ever-thickening fillers, each tweak amplifying both her fashion empire and critics' darts. Remember the mirror test. If expression stalls, so will public trust. Brand icon, but skin tells the bill. Dermatologists now cite Versace volume as shorthand for overfilling, a stark reminder that subtlety, not size, keeps authority in style. Lil' Kim. What happens when rap royalty edits the very face fans grew up memorizing? Lil' Kim's evolving complexion, rumored lightning, reshaped nose and jaw, sparked debate on self-image in industries built on reinvention. Identify core motive before altering features. Outside pressure shouts, inner clarity whispers, identity drift starts subtle. Today, she mentors young artists on owning originality, a line delivered beneath layers of contour, duality personified, lesson amplified. Ever notice how a single eyelid fold can rewrite an icon's aura? When Kenny Rogers pursued an aggressive upper lid lift in the early 2000s, his trademark half wink, that cozy campfire of trust, disappeared overnight. Extra skin gone, but so was the storyteller's warmth. Even Kenny later admitted he hated the look and wished he'd aimed subtler. Vision clear, image blurred before any eyelid tweak. Demand digital simulations and ask about revision policies. Eyes anchor sincerity, and sincerity bankrolls careers. Meg Ryan. Picture a rom-com close-up. Crowds lean in for that crooked smile, then blink. Unsure. Meg Ryan's 2015 red carpet return, marked by fuller lips and cheeks, sparked that collective double-take. Critics claimed the spontaneous charm of Sleepless in Seattle had frozen under filler. Neuroscientists remind us trust rides on micro-expressions lasting milliseconds, Overinflation can mute them. Familiar face, stranger signals. If work or life depends on subtle emotion, pick procedures that preserve dynamic movement first. Spring break comedies crowned Tara Reid the girl next door, until a 2004 combo of liposculpture and breast implants left uneven contours splashed across tabloids. Revisions restored symmetry, but the headline "botched" clung harder than any role, studios labeling her high risk. Surgeons later noted both procedures were done in one session, doubling complexity and infection odds. Surgical slip, career slide, treat multi-area makeovers like marathon legs, stage them months apart to cut complications and protect reputations. If these cautionary tales resonate, smash subscribe and share your own never again lesson below. Pete Burns. Imagine spending every royalty check just to fix the last fix. Dead or alive, frontman Pete Burns endured more than 300 procedures, from experimental lip fillers that necrosed tissue to jaw implants that shifted mid-tour, ultimately suing one clinic for £450,000. Chase confidence, not compulsion. Aesthetic addiction mimics any other, and intervention can save more than skin. Addiction to alterations spirals fast. Psychologists now flag body mod burnout as a clinical risk, urging patients to budget for therapy before scheduling the next syringe. Renee Zellweger. Did a single red carpet stroll really make half the world Google, "Where's Renee's squint?" Her 2014 debut of smoother lids and softened features ignited think pieces on Hollywood's shifting template. Renee claimed it was simply a happier, healthier life stage, separate public noise from personal choice, confidence rooted, internally doesn't need universal approval, familiar eyes, stranger face. PR experts now cite her silence then statement strategy as masterclass crisis navigation, proof that controlling the storyline can outshine any snapshot. Janice Dickinson. Supermodel heights come with super zoom scrutiny. Janice Dickinson answered by stacking lifts, lipo, and implants until even she joked about the plastic runway. Decades later, she reversed course, documenting explant surgery on reality TV, swapping secrecy for transparency. Course correct early. Strategic retreats protect long-term credibility. Youth chased, character replaced. Today, medical conferences use Janice's before and after timeline to teach staged revision plans, reminding doctors and patients alike that subtraction can be the most powerful edit. Farrah Abraham. Close your eyes and picture the wide-eyed teen mom signing her first MTV contract. Now fast forward through 3 rhinoplasties, a chin implant, inserted then removed, and 2015 lip filler allergy that swelled like a cartoon gag. Cameras rolled the whole way, monetizing every bruise while normalizing high-risk tweaks for an audience still in high school. Vet every substance with patch tests before it touches skin. Fame feeds the filler cycle. Derm Labs now showcase Farrah's viral mishap when teaching hyaluronidase emergency protocols to new injectors. Axl rose. Backstage in '92, Axl bragged he could scream higher than any monitor could measure. 3 decades later, fans debate if his cheeks, not his chords, hit the stiffest note. Rumored lifts, fillers, and hair transplants chased the eternal encore. Yet critics say the frontman's primal snarl now looks on pause even mid-riff. Preserve flexibility first, stage lights punish frozen features. Rock Rebel, frozen facade. Tour managers quietly budget HD close-ups and set design, proving that authenticity, not auto-tune, still drives ticket renewals. Melanie Griffith. Ready for a plot twist? In 2017, Melanie Griffith walked into a Beverly Hills clinic not for another enhancement, but for removals, dissolving fillers she felt had gone too far. Tabloids flipped from ridicule to applause as gradual reversals brought back the emotive softness that earned her an Oscar nod. Admit mistakes early. Strategic humility buys public goodwill. Owning regrets inspires resets. Surgeon panels now cite her story when counseling patients on reversal timelines, spotlighting that transparency can rescue both visage and legacy. Joan Van Ark, ever wonder how a single facelift can outshine 40 years of prime time? Knott's Landing Star. Joan Van Ark chose an aggressive mid-face pull in the 2000s. Tension lines sharpened her jaw but stiffened every smile, leading tabloids to label her porcelain mask. Surgeons later revealed that skipping staged lifts forces deeper tissue cuts and longer nerve recovery. Schedule incremental tweaks. Elasticity prefers gradual help. Tight skin. Tense reviews. Picture a dimly lit stage where LaToya steps forward. Spotlights reveal nose contours echoing her brother's late-era silhouette. Multiple rhinoplasties and chin sculpting aligned family likeness, but erased her once distinct profile, prompting critics to claim brand confusion. Psychologists warn that mirroring relatives can blur personal identity and fan loyalty. Define your aesthetic goals separately before inheriting another's blueprint. Family pattern, familiar peril. From rhinoplasties that erased identity to filler frenzies that froze careers, every caution we've shared circles one truth. Cosmetic choices carve life stories. Or ask 3 questions before any needle. Why now? Who benefits? What if it fails? The answers guard both face and future. Protect your narrative. Next episode, we flip the script, spotlighting surgeons who reverse the unfixable and the science giving second chances. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the comeback playbook.